Hello, welcome. I am going to do a review on Kaya's live gag order review, my live gag order review from last night. She talked about Darius Sweet, the Instagram guy turned comedian turned singer. She talked about Oprah Winfrey sending Prince Harry's wife, Walker, Megan, gifts, and she was saying that the Queen was telling her that she didn't know why she was sending the gifts because she's never gonna be the queen of anything, and so she said she was not. She didn't. Well, she was wondering why she was sending the gifts to her. Moving on. And she also touched on Jamie Foxx and Katie Holmes. The way she was feeling, she went on to talk about allegations on Sylvester Stallone and Sylvester Stallone, an old allegation on him. Then she talked about North West was tired of the birthday party. She has been to 5 birthday parties and it was torturing her with the birthday parties. And also she talked about Little Scrappy. Little Scrappy said he was not high or drunk when he crashed into the pole or tree, whatever it was. But his friend said that he still is gonna sue Little Scrappy for the accident. Moving on. She talked about Stevie J. She said Stevie J has $13 million worth of child support due. And she sent him to wrap it up. And she talked about Targets with the baby daddy card. The black women was mad about it because they had a black couple up there with the baby daddy card on it. And moving on, she talked about R. Kelly. And Andrea Kelly talked about the abuse, and she was crying and things. I said the same thing when I seen her crying and stuff. I said those were crocodile tears, and Miss Kaya said the same thing, and I was like, we on the same page with that. Moving on, she talking about Angelina Jolie, talking about how she trying to keep the kids from Brad Pitt, and she said she don't know why she doing it. It ain't because of the money. So she said she thinks, well, she don't know why she brainwashing the kids, trying to keep the kids away from Brad Pitt. The judge told her to let the kids see their father. If they don't, they were going to be taken away from her and him. So, moving on, and she talked about Tiffany Haddish. It's about who confirmed the biting of Beyonce neck, Lathan, the actor, and she said Kanye said she didn't know why she was doing it. Moving on to the next story. Miss Jada Pickett, she was saying that her grandmother was teaching her how to please herself at a young age. And Miss Kaya was saying that at that age they should have been playing with the 80s toys, the Rubik's Cube and the Snoopy snow cone machine, the Snoopy snow cone machine, and I thought that was hilarious, which was all true. She said that all of them, I guess, she airing out everything, trying to, I guess, I don't know. The other day she had EJ and Cookie on her show, and how she introduced them. She was like, we've been knowing him, we've been friends. My husband and I been friends with them for 20 years with him, Magic Johnson. And then at the table they were discussing how EJ came out, and Cookie was saying that she knew at the age of 3 that how he was, his sexuality. But anywho, moving on. And also she talked about Tevin Campbell. She said that we think that Tevin Campbell is part of the Me Too movement. I think so, but she said that he is not telling it, but he told it back here this winter that Quincy Jones did mess with him and was telling it, and he was telling everything. So he is telling that Quincy Jones molested him. So, and also, I didn't hear anybody report about Orlando from the little guy from the Cosby Show, Orlando, the one's friends were Raven. He got arrested. No one touched on that. So, moving on. Miss Tammy Rome, she said that everyone's saying that she's on dope. That's why she's losing all the weight. And also she didn't touch on about her talking about Luenell, saying that she disrespected her or something other like that. And she now that she said that she was on dope, someone sent her that she was on dope, and she said she's not on dope. She has diabetes and she's losing weight. So that is the end of my review for Khia, the live gag order live, and I will talk with you all later. I'll see you next week.